Now I would like to show a visual where I can see the top 5 customers, right? The list of top 5 customers as the part of this report. So for this, I will be creating one different type of visual. I'm just trying to use almost every visual for you so that whatever is related to your job, you would be familiar with that, right? So for this, I will be creating, let's say, a stacked bar chart, and let me just put it over here. Let me drag it. Okay, right here. I think this is good. And yeah. Okay, so I need top 5 customers by revenue. So revenue is something that I need. It has already been filtered. I'm going to use it and drop it into the values. And then the name of the customer, if you remember, we created full name. I'll simply drag it and drop it into the Access. And you can see we are getting the list of all the full name of the customers. But what I'm looking for is only the top 5. So for this, we will be using this filter pane. You will get a taste of using this filter pane. Let me tell you one thing, very interesting. We have 3 levels of filter in Power BI report. We have filter on this visual, particularly get applies to only this visual. Then we have filter on this page. If you drop something over here and apply filter, that will get applicable to the entire page, which is top line report. And then we have the filters on all pages. It means it will get applied to the entire report. So completely up to you. Let me give you an example. Suppose you are handling a data for 10 years. But the point is that most of the time, it is not required to show the entire 10 years of data. Okay, so for this, what you can do is apply a filter, which is filter on all pages, and you can show only last 3 years of data. So in that way, you're gonna use this a lot. Okay, for that reason. Anyways, so that was just a quick example for you. Let us talk about how to get the top 5. So because it is this visual centric, so I'm going to put the revenue full name over here we have, which is over here, correct? So now the moment I just click on this drop down, if you have noticed, I'm just clicking on the drop down in front of the full name. Why it is there? Because it's already a part of the visual. And now you can see it is showing us a basic filtering. No, I'm not going to check and uncheck everybody. I'll simply come over here and say top N. And then I'm going to drop the revenue. One second. Top N, top 5, based on which value. So here I'm going to put in revenue. This will looks quite unfamiliar to you, that how it is going to filter, but you're going to use this option a lot. So you will get get familiar and will become easier for you to use it later on. So don't worry. So I've just changed the way it is going to filter, not the basic filtering, not the advanced filtering, but top N. And out of top N, I said that top, not the bottom values, top 5 values based on the revenue. So I have to drag and drop the revenue over here. Okay, the moment you drag and drop the revenue, now you have to click on apply filter. As you can see right now, let me just put into the focus mode. Right now it is having the list of all the customers. I need it only top 5. So I'll simply say apply filter, and now you'll notice we are getting top 5 based on the revenue. So I'll just go back to the report, and the best part is I'll simply select this visual, and I'm going to go to home and format painter. I'm going to apply the formatting onto this, right? So you can see I'm getting the data labels because it has data labels. I'm getting the formatted, the title, which is not relevant right now. So I'll go to the format. You know how to change the title. I'll come down to the title and say not revenue by full name, but it is supposed to be top 5 customers by revenue. Correct? Top 5 customers by revenue. There we go. and we have this visual with us, and I think we are good. So this is how we can create a bar chart, and you understood the filter pane. So the moment we'll go further, you will actually get the hold on the entire view of the report just by going through with these videos. I'll simply copy this partition over here and I'll paste it over here because I have to put in few more visuals. Yeah, there we go. So that red dotted line, which is known as the ghost line, also help us a lot to create it. Let me just hide the filter view to have a good view of our report so far. I think so far so clean, so useful. The measures that we have created earlier is helping us a lot. That is why I've told you it's going to be a cakewalk for us at the time of creating the report. The real hustle was earlier in all those steps. Thank you.